It's close. It's close. You ever play a game called Overwatch?
Oh no! Oh.
And that was the perfect start to the stream. Welcome to the stream, everybody.
To be fair, they only met Figs through Overwatch. You don't know if I play Overwatch or not.
I'm pretty sure you. Wait. Oh well.
Oh yeah.
Are you talking to him or you literally? Okay. Okay. I mean, you told us that you played Overwatch.
Oh, well,
yes.
now I know.
Welcome to the stream. We're starting back where we left off, and none other than Golden Gunpowder or Colt Rattlesnake will be attempting something most people would not even dare to dream, and it would be to try and do the recap while he was not here last time and take it away.
All right, when we left off, we were at a tribe of people in the woods, like a bunch of tree hugging like hallucinogen takers, right?
No.
And they no. All right. And they told us to go get something after we met their leader.
Actually, that's also incorrect.
And now we're saving the day from the impending doom.
I mean,
I kind of, yeah. I mean,
Generally
that part's
speaking,
true.
correct?
Getting warmer.
Yeah. Any
There's
details you want to throw in
big
there?
bad. There's a big bad.
Other than the
evil-
obvious?
No. No, not Stroud. Like some mini boss.
That's kind of
We're
correct.
We're gonna go beat him up now, with the power of friendship.
I mean, that.
I feel like him being vague is like how he's getting by this. He's just being vague.
Am I supposed to make up names?
He's just like, all right, we're gonna go kill someone bad, and it's like, yeah, you're right. How'd you know?
God damn it. My archetypal fantasy tropes.
It's my. All right, hang on. Let me open up the hero's journey flow list real quick.
Yeah, be specific. Are we going to kill a man or a woman?
let me go play Final Fantasy X again. You know, a direct copy of the hero's journey.
No,
Right now
Rango.
we are.
You gotta watch Rango for that.
We've passed the call to adventure. We're currently in the supernatural aid segment.
Yes, totally. Yes.
All right.
A mentor is gonna die soon.
Do you have a mentor?
Sensei is dying.
I will say
Okay, so what actually happened last time?
All right.
Let's try.
If who want to go first? It was Goose that want to go first.
Yeah.
Ooh, this will help
okay,
me.
now I'm a
Let's
little
go.
nervous.
Okay.
We started out in the a little Vistani encampment. Garm and Fidelity joined up with the group, being ushered through the fog. They were initially off doing God knows what for their original quest. They are introduced to the leader of the camp, who gives them a little tarot card reading, essentially. The card drawing is going to be in this order. The Paladin relating to an ancient enemy, history. Oh, hang on. I have it better. The Elementalist, which would be treasure, protection, a level of holiness and hope. Followed by the Traitor, seek out a wealthy woman, treasure hidden under a pile of bones, another reference to an ancient enemy. Then the Dungeon, cure a woman's badness. She was driven to insanity. We have to figure out what for. The Traitor and the Elementalist are going to be the same woman, following some questioning. And the last card is going to be the Dark Lord. He lurks in the darkness, there is one place he must return. They look over the map. They ask one of the Vistani for a little bit of help, some guidance. Following that, they get ganked by a giant bird, which is actually just a rock, but a young one. It almost takes Alicia for dinner. We manage to get her out of the canyon. And then we meet up with, I'm currently blanking on their names, but
think I
it's a
gave
group of
any
people
names.
bearing. I don't have anything written down.
Go ahead. I'll fill in the blanks, or we'll see if anyone else can fill in some blanks after you're done with yours. recap.
They bear sun-shaped symbols, and they're on their way to a festival. Essentially, they just need some help getting their cart back on the road. Following, like, helping them out, if I do remember correctly, thoroughly put in some fucking work getting the cart back up. I love my high rolling queen. And they're currently on the way, and then suddenly their driver is decapitated by a floating skeletal creature, and now they need to drive very fast and escape.
Yes. That is pretty accurate. And I'd say, yes, you do get
Yeah.
a heroic inspiration. It's,
Yippee!
if you're familiar with how it works on D&D Beyond, there's a checkbox on near the top of your character sheet that you can check. And basically, if you don't know what heroic inspiration is, it's basically just regular old inspiration. They just decided to make it more, or zhuzh it up a little bit. Where you can use your inspiration to re-roll a d20 roll, but you have to declare before you make the roll, and you have to take the new roll.
Yes, heard.
Does anybody know the name of the town or the people you're going to?
No, but I have more details.
I don't.
Who said it started with an R?
I did.
It starts with a V.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
I don't have that name written down.
I'll give it to you. It's the town of Valaki. Valiki.
Have we arrived at that town, or are we going?
You have not. We are actually.
we,
Yeah, we ended the session on a skill challenge, which we're about to start. And how many of you are familiar with how a skill challenge works? If not, I can explain the rules of how that works again.
can I raise my hand? How do I raise my hand?
Yeah.
Like,
I guess that counts. Do you know how a skill challenge works, Greg?
you, depending on the situation, you have to come up with various ways that you can use your skills to aid in whatever we're doing, in this case running away. So as an example, I have a +6 to my medicine, so I want to figure out a way to use my medicine to help us get away. That might be, healing the driver in some way, or something else with medicine. Medicine's pretty hard, but I'm going to try to figure out a way to use my medicine to roll above a certain DC check. And then I believe there's I want to say like a tick counter, and like you need to get a certain amount above or you fail after a certain amount of time.
Yes, there's a certain amount of successes and a certain amount of failures. If you make all the successes, you make it through the skill challenge. If you don't, it doesn't necessarily mean game over, but it does mean severe consequences will ensue. Any questions about the skill challenge before we begin?
No.
I can add some context to the recap.
If
I
you'd
think
like
my
to.
notes on the tarot cards are pretty good.
Okay.
I would love to hear this.
I will repeat them for those who've already heard them. But Golden, in case you want to take notes, you can write down Prince Darkness Treasure ? Hope protects the giant castle ?
I gotta pull up my notes. I gotta pull the notes.
You
Right.
probably
Oh
don't
no,
want to
Professor,
write
you're
this
going too fast!
All right, people, let's do this one
only,
last time.
only the best
My
notes.
name is-
Only the best notes.
All right, ready when you are.
All right, Prince Darkness Treasure ? Right, that's the first. That's the first card, right? And then Hope protects the giant castle. That's the second part. And you want to put a question mark after these because you have no idea what these mean, right? And then Rich Lady Bone Key. Rich Lady Bone Key. That's important.
Bars.
And then Dead Dad Crazy Lady Help. And again, another question mark. And then the last one is Dark Lord Go Home. Those are my notes.
Got it.
Perfect.
This, you know, sounds
fire.
great. It's really, really
Bars.
concise. Really encapsulates my
Yes.
understanding.
I
of
hope
the
that
whole
helps you as much as it
situation.
will help me.
Yay.
Don't make me do it.
I mean, other than that, like we could tell how we met these two new people. I think we missed that part, but that's about it.
Wizard.
Yeah, you can do that.
That's pretty good.
Well, yeah, I mean, we were waiting at the little camp like we were talking about, and then two people come out of the mist, and then the people who were the owners of the camp basically said, "Oh, you know, how did they phrase it? They phrased
The
it
rest
as if
of
we were
your-
supposed to be together, like the rest of your party. Yeah, the rest of your party has shown up. First thing that happened, I of course offered them a drink, which of course for some reason got turned down. I think did Figs drink it at some point?
Did
I believe while you guys
Yeah,
were in
and
the
then-
camp, Golden drank one not last session, but the session before.
See,
maybe
good drinks. Yeah. And then after they met me, they met they met Anna, which I also now blanking the name of, Elysia, who of course pinned Goose's character down and tried to give her a rat.
Yep.
And then I think Deadly Eagle. What did you do?
Bones came and relieved Alicia of the rat.
Yes, of course.
And
And that was their introduction to us, which was just the best way to meet us.
and
I
I
personally
Pretty,
and I asked
pretty
Biggs
standard
for
at this
money.
point.
yeah, that's
to,
standard. That's what I'm saying. Okay, I
for
think now we're all
the
caught up.
heroic inspiration, who remembers the name of the leader of the Vistani camp?
No.
Fuck.
Not Big Auntie, is it?
Has everybody got goose egg?
Uh, I'm looking. I'm not seeing it. Maybe I'm blind. I'm gonna tap out on this one.
The only thing I remember is like whenever you described her, I just pictured her as like that one tall lady from what's it called? Like lady starts with a D.
Oh,
Lady
from Resident
Dimitrescu?
Evil. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just picture her. Like that's what I was picturing when you were doing
I
it.
believe I described her as a rotund lady by the name of Madame Ava. But yes, now that you know that, I'll say, Dragon, I'll give you a gold star for your wonderful
Thank you.
recap, and you get yourself a heroic inspiration as well.
Yay.
And yes, I believe, I don't know if we had everybody. Yes, we had everybody roll initiative last
You need
session.
to start the game session. Then we always see as your
Yes.
DM is currently hosting a game session.
Yep. So you guys need to get, I believe it's over here. Pull up the DM map on my end.
Hmm.
Add you to the
How do I roll a 5 on initiative?
With advantage.
With advantage.
What did you
Sorry,
roll?
we're
What's
getting
the
out
lower
of the
one?
way.
So if you see to the north, just below the lake, you can see that little town right there. That is where you need to get. Or you at least need to get out of the forest area. You got a long ways to go. So with our initiative set, it's going to start us off, I believe, with Deadly Eagle. So I'll do another brief description of what's going on here just to kind of get everybody in the mindset. You guys we're starting to take off from helping the or not really caravan, but the single wagon that was without a wheel on one of its ends. And as you begin to move, you hear a very loud screeching sound, almost like a Nazgul from Lord of the Rings, if you're familiar with that sound. And in an instant, only a couple of you saw what transpired next, and it was essentially, like Goose said, a skeletal-like figure flying through the air from one tree line to the next, and with hands that are basically essentially blades, quickly and cleanly decapitate the driver of the wagon. And you are still in motion as all of this is happening. And Deadly Eagle, what are you going to do to try and keep things moving and getting you to your destination?
Deadly Eagle is going to attempt an acrobatics check, if I may, to try to reach the running horse. You cast Long Strider on it, which is a touch spell.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me your acrobatics, please. I will say you just barely made it. You jump over from wherever you were in the wagon, and you get to the front, and you grab hold of the reins and reach out for the horse in front of you, and you're able to cast Longstrider on it, which makes it move faster and straighter and more true. And that brings us to our first success, and that brings us over to Garm. It's now your turn. Would you like to?
Can I have Garm do an athletics check?
Yes.
Have him try it.
Yeah, go ahead and explain how it would make sense.
Would I be able to have him like throw a javelin to try and deter the creature?
Yeah, I'll allow it. All right. So you definitely throw your spear, and it doesn't necessarily deter, but it gets caught up in the rib cage of one of the creatures flying through the air and kind of knocks them into the trees and make them unable to continue pursuing you. But you do know that there are others out there, and you are you notice that you are just a little bit safer, but you're not out of the woods yet. Pun intended, by the way. You don't have to laugh at that.
I was going to ask if the pun was intended or not, but
If I laugh really hard at it, do I get a heroic inspiration?
No.
Oh my God.
If we pander to the DM more, do we get a more heroic inspiration?
But that brings us to Sir Pompous. It's your turn.
Sir Pompous?
Yes.
Sir Pompous, with his amazing medicinal skills, will analyze the way the horse is running and massage its muscles in a medicinal way to get it to run fast.
This is going to be a high skill check. I'm going to let you know right now.
are you sure you don't want to try and help the decapitated one?
I don't think how is that going to help us here?
Decapitated.
How is massaging the horse gonna help?
Right, but okay, me
need to be
giving medicine to the decapitated one, I don't think
Say,
it's going to help
maybe
much
it's
either.
supposed to boost muscle tension.
Alright, don't tell me if it's a pass or a fail because I might want to use my inspiration already. So
Okay.
okay, I'm not going to use it.
You massage the rump or wherever you want to massage the horse. I'll let that be up to you. Of the horse. And the horse turns around and says thanks.
Yeah, of course. Please run
wait,
us to
it's me?
safety.
The horse is getting a lot out of this.
I want to speak to the horse, man.
I'm not gonna let you know if that was a success or failure though. That's just gonna be there.
Okay, if it's 24,
And let's see. I believe we were just now deciding. Actually, no. So that brings us to Fidelity. We're up next. I think I was looking at the wrong numbers, like a dum-dum. But I guess it doesn't really matter too much in order how it goes, as long as everyone gets a turn.
Alright. Seeing as the previous driver is decapitated, I'm assuming we'll need somebody at the reins, so I'd like to roll a sleight of hand check for that.
I believe Deadly Eagle is at the reins, but if you want to take over,
Oh,
them-
he's on the horse.
but he
Okay,
grabbed the.
alright.
He, I basically he cast
gotcha.
Long Strider on the horse. So
Hang on,
if-
let me see. Could I make an Arcana check to, or are they magical creatures? Do you know? I mean, I feel like
even
it
with
could be
magical
assumed.
creatures, that would still be considered a history.
Yes. I'm thinking like pattern recognition, so maybe perception,
Yeah, we could do
like
that.
the rate at which they're coming towards us.
Yeah, go for it.
What the fuck? Okay, so I'm gonna use my inspiration right away.
These covers are amazing. No.
Okay.
Still, that's not a success.
Oh my goodness. I'd rather that than a nat one though. I feel like I have to cover my shame with that one.
You're good. So you are currently at 3 successes and 1.5
Huh?
1.5.
Excuse me.
1 and failure.
So, because the horse just got its ass rubbed, you know.
Hey, I was massaging its legs so it could run faster. So
Yes.
Pompous knows what he's doing.
You're massaging a moving horse.
Still tension.
But that will bring us to who hasn't gone yet. It'd be Elysia. It'd be your turn.
Okay.
No pressure.
Well, where do I press again?
You're gonna go to
Come up with
skills. You look at your skill list, and
Okay.
you want to use a skill that would make sense for the scenario. It's not always going to be your best skill or your highest bonus skill, but if you can find one that makes sense, you go ahead and roll that.
And there's a horse, right?
There is a horse. Everyone loves the horse, I say.
Mhm.
Can I do animal handling?
This is going to be about of a
Are
medium
you
level
sure?
skill check. So everyone wants to touch the horse.
and you have a +0 to that, you know, right?
I didn't know that.
Okay, good luck.
Can I not? Oh, okay. I want to see the horse. I want to hear a horse.
Okay.
Just kill it.
You could, okay, hear me out, Anna. Hear me out. Can I give you an idea?
Please don't.
You can some way deceive the horse into making it run faster.
How would that roll?
We're almost there. Just keep going.
Run quick.
Yeah, you yell out "run quick" to the horse,
Well, I'm
Oh,
assuming you can
shit.
talk back to us.
It
Maybe.
turns back to you and says, "What do you think I'm doing? Leave me alone! Quit touching my ass!"
I thought he said thank you. I thought he liked it.
Yeah, but I
Maybe
think
it'll
now
work
it's
out.
realizing you were just fondling its cheeks. Like, I would be a little upset.
Are you trying to help me or not here? We're trying to live this or not?
And we're gonna go on to Colt Rattlesnake.
All right. Could I? Is the rest of the cart in okay shape? Like the only thing that happened was the driver got decapitated, but everything else is
Yes,
fine?
yes. Everything else is fine, and there are other people cowering inside the wagon, essentially.
All right. Could I? This is definitely a bit of a reach, but could I
Okay.
maybe make a nature check to see if there's like a branch or a piece of foliage I could kind of knock out of place to block our, like to hide us from our pursuers, if that makes any sense?
It'd have to be something a bit bigger than a branch, because these things do fly.
Oh yeah, they are in the air. All right, could I? All right, then could I maybe make a sleight of hand check to throw my water skin and shoot it so it kind of explodes into like a misty cloud?
I will allow it. Go ahead.
Please.
Oh my god.
All right.
It's so Jover.
You have one
That's
more.
Fine.
You have one more failure, by the way, where catastrophe happens.
Can we choose who goes next?
Who would you like to go next?
Who has
I'll
the
let you
highest
decide-
roll for
let you
the
decide
abilities?
I have
amongst each other.
+6 to sleight of hand and a +6 investigation.
We got any
You wanna let
ideas
her
on how to use
drive?
that?
We can let her drive.
I will say, reusing skills.
Oh
over-
yes, we can. use the
is-
same one.
You can, but there will be a higher check.
Is there a way
I
for me
do
to
have a-
like I do wait, if I okay, I have 4 for stealth. But
just
I don't think that's
hides.
gonna work. I don't think that's gonna work. That's only gonna work for me, right?
Okay, hear me out then. You throw something to try to deceive them into chasing after it.
Like fetch.
Wait. What about Sans? What about Sans? I still have Sans.
That poor skeleton.
Poor Sam.
For the two of
The
you who don't
sacrificial
know,
stands.
every time she summons this skeleton, it just gets demolished by whatever blocks its
Oh.
path, and it is not happy about it every time. It knows why it's being summoned, and it just turns to Elysia and gives it the fucking bird every time.
It's gonna be like a story arc that we have to like somehow like fight the skeleton because he turns evil.
Okay, I summoned Sans to throw it at the birds.
Well, it's not a bird. These aren't birds, but
Yeah.
first of all, let me hear what Deadly Eagle wanted to say, because he wanted to put something on the table here, and we'll get back to that one.
Well, I was gonna ask if the fella's head was still around.
Oh no, that thing rolled off the side. You still have a body there next to you.
Overblown.
Dump the excess weight.
No, that's a great idea though.
Fuck a burial. Get rid of him.
I think
well,
I know we already used
are there
athletics.
any like pumpkins or melons head shaped objects?
No.
Would stealth work to make them chase after the dead body?
I think
If we
deception
threw it
is
over.
better though.
That'd be more deception,
uh,
if anything.
Okay, so
Oh,
Anna,
shit.
so
My
just have
deception
Anna
is
do
10.
it.
Yeah,
Okay,
wait.
I'm just gonna have Sans What
Put
if
on
I
human
summon
clothes.
Sans? Okay, what if I summon Sans, make him take the body, throw him up, pretend that it is a live body trying to run away?
Well, the thing about Sans is he's a skeleton, so you know he only can lift so much.
Just have him wear like human clothes and
Really?
put a hood on
Yeah.
and
I have
have him run
thaumaturgy.
away.
Yeah.
We could
We'll
give him
disguise him.
clothes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Can we
Just,
do
yeah.
that?
Disguise
Yeah.
the
That's a good
skeleton.
idea. I like it.
All right.
Can we do that?
Make the guy think he missed.
I want all of you to roll me a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
Oh god.
If I get a single nat 1, it's gonna fail.
Oh fuck! Fuck! Inspiration! Fuck you!
What?
I rolled that one, but I want to use my inspiration. Am I allowed
Wait,
to use my inspiration?
I'm waiting.
Is that a yes?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Inspiration. Oh, surely not again, right? Okay. it's not
don't even
that.
say that.
All right. So,
We both used inspiration within the first like 20 minutes.
do you like what news would you like first? The good news or the bad news?
Let's start with the bad news and then.
Bad
Yeah,
news.
just say rip the band-aid off.
Yeah.
The bad news is you
We're all dead.
succeeded, but you still have more successes because this is a long journey.
Oh no.
Alright,
A
who's
win
that?
is a win.
Is
A
you
win is a win.
succeeded.
Round of applause. Good job, everyone.
I would say I honestly think that was all just good news. I don't know about you guys.
Wait, so that
Can I
means that
get
Sans was
around?
sacrificed again? Does he give us the bird again?
I mean, he does give you the bird as he is just torn asunder immediately. You know, there's not much there
Yeah,
really
the
to.
Lego brick falling apart. Sound effect.
Yeah, it's. I was gonna go with the Roblox sound effect, not the death one, but the.
What about like a Lego sound?
Or the Lego
Fucking-
sound.
I just
would be better.
imagine,
Yeah, the, like,
just
the
imagine
Lego
his,
death noise.
his head getting cut off, and then the skull is just staring disapprovingly at you.
Yeah.
Poor Sans.
But
If he could shake it, he
nothing
would.
that would bring
I
us.
will not experience my consequences for using Sans as a sacrificial thing.
But that will bring us back to the top, and I'll start us off with Fidelity.
Oh dear.
You're
Okay.
teetering on the edge. What would you like to do?
Okay, so I flop at perception. And you said information on them would be history, correct?
Yes.
Would I be able to give another shot at examining them with my history check?
I would say more so than examine, because that would be more investigation. But I would say you would
Yes.
recall information for history. So I will
Actually,
allow.
examine
either of
might work
those.
better.
I will allow
I'll
either
do
of
investigation.
those. Okay. Go ahead and.
Alrighty. Okay.
Hey,
Very nice.
you made it. You succeeded.
Yeah. Oh.
Yippee!
So you guys have made it all the way. You get my opinion. Like right here, and they're no longer following you. As the sun is coming up throughout the night, and the horses, although the horse just stops and is like, "I'm tired now, boss."
Maybe now is the time for the massage.
Yeah.
Nah,
Yeah, get rid of some of that muscle soreness.
he didn't appreciate my massage before. Why would he appreciate it now?
He said thanks. That's
Yeah, and then like okay, and then he quote unquote figured out I just wanted to touch his ass.
I mean, is
But
that
he figured it
he
out?
appreciated it. Just
That was your
not,
goal?
You know.
I want to give him food, but I don't have any food to give him. Nothing. Actually, do horses like dead rats?
I mean, they're not really meat eaters, if that's what you're asking.
Okay, Elysia, do you have
Can't
any moldy?
Wait, can't you just make like carrot juice from
Oh,
Dead
I
water?
could
rats?
try. You want to watch me try? You want to watch me try?
Yeah.
Can I?
Did we
try-
decide?
Okay, if I get,
Did we decide on a way to go for specific things for your thing, Dragon?
I'm going.
Or
Okay, I'm thinking like this. I choose a color, and if I get close enough to the color, and it's up to you if I get close enough,
Okay.
then you give it to me. So I'm going for orange here. If I get anything but orange, it's not.
are you just doing a randomized hexadecimal thing, or?
No, I spin the wheel, and I didn't get anything close to orange.
Oh no. Well, you got what, blue?
I give him prune juice. Okay.
I mean, it might as well be Gluteus Bombardum at that point. But yeah, so
Blueberries?
he said prune juice, so I'm going with prune juice. That's more fun.
I spin that wheel every time I get a drink, by the way, in case anybody was wondering.
So yeah, you basically like eke out a purple liquid that smells like prunes. The horse is like, "Oh, thanks, Fred," as he laps it up from you, and then you hear a shuddering, gurgling sound.
No.
Fun.
So Pumpus will retreat.
As you guys are all in this carriage, and then
No.
like a rocket, this horse goes off. And I will not describe more of that scenario. I think you can
The horrors.
imagine, the horror of what happens next.
Can I?
Good job,
can I-
gang.
I have a drawing for my character's reaction to this.
Okay, go ahead, put it in the general chat.
We just got stranded. Am I missing something?
No, you guys are all in the carriage.
No. You just got your skin is a little darker now.
I wasn't gonna go that far, but if you want to take it that. But,
I don't know who is holding the reins there.
well,
believe
Fidelity
that
and
was-
Deadly Eagle were up front.
Yeah.
Hey, they're in the splash zone. That's all I'm saying.
This has to count for
We're out
psychic
of this
damage or
class,
something.
don't sound, but
Psychic damage.
I mean, I wasn't gonna
Thank you for your
give
sacrifice.
or necrotic
Oh no, I'm
damage.
not. I'm just saying.
you know?
Psychic damage for me, the player.
Psychic poison.
Yes. So he rockets off while you guys are all in the carriage. You lurch back, and you can see the town of Vallaki in the distance. And when you get there, there is a gate with 2 guards sitting out front as you approach. They are obviously kind of reeling from the smell and the sight that beholds them, as well as they're a little wary because you're riding a coach with a beheaded body up front, unless you guys actually made the time to ditch that along the way. And they kind of,
I thought he was thrown or taken off with Sands or something.
I believe Sands went off on his own if we were doing the whole thaumaturgy clothes thing, and they ask you to like stop and state your business and things like that.
With my great charisma. Do not fear. This man was decapitated not by us, but strange flying creatures as we were passing through the forest. But
And
don't
they're
worry,
like,
we brought the wine.
oh, you have wine.
Of course.
Is it okay?
What about the rest of the people in the cart? Did they make it, or was he the only soul?
No, they made it. We had them in there with us. I think they survived.
Yeah, as they poke their heads out around, like, hey. Yeah. Lucky.
Are they going to invite us in?
1 second. We only have a few rules before we let you in. Do not speak of the Dark One within these walls. Do not speak ill of our festivities.
That's it?
I'm still reading, sorry. do two things at once here. And obviously don't cause any trouble in town, and they will let you in. And they'll basically take the carriage from you and guide the rest of the people, and they will tell you that you can head to the Blue Water Inn to freshen yourselves up and find lodging from there. And as you guys enter, if you would like to roll a looking at the picture now, if you'd like to roll a perception check upon entering the town, you may.
Yes, please.
Not 20, let's go.
Some pretty high
Nice.
rolls.
Oh my
I
gosh,
gotta
he's seeing
see.
colors. He's seeing all the colors in high definition. No juice needed.
I see
Poor
every
Kate.
day.
All right. So yes, everyone, as you enter in, you notice that the sun actually shines here, and it's actually kind of bright and sunny compared to the rest of the lands that you've seen, where it's been more bleak and colors were more muted and drab. But the other thing you notice as well is all the townspeople in here are smiling. But not in a way that's like, oh, hey, these guys look like they're having fun. These guys are just smiling.
Well, that's
We do
unnerving.
Like in a very forced way.
See if
You could say force.
happy actually, or
More like a brilliant mind kind of smiling, you know?
Notice it, but let's not mention it.
Yeah. That one must be good.
Yeah, so you guys are now in the town of Lockheed. You hear many people say how much of a safe haven this place is as you're walking around, hearing the townsfolk talk to each other as they're going about their business and prepping for what's called the Blazing Sun Festival, that they hold every year to essentially renew the town's faith and trust in their burgomaster or mayor, that he protects everyone within the walls of the town. I'll bring us over to the Lockheed map. So you guys came in from the eastern side of Lockheed. That, good sir, is the western side. So in the center, right about here is where the Blue Water Inn is. If you wish to stop by there and do whatever you need to do to rest and relax and get a drink if you want to, you know.
Absolutely. I want to do some eavesdropping on like things about this mayor, maybe asking around if it doesn't seem too touchy.
Okay. Let's see. Trying to find the info stuff that you can. So as you go in during, like the sun is coming up, so it's still morning time. It's not as like busy right now, you know, because it's kind of like a bar, so people will pile in later on in the evening. But the barkeep is standing behind there, you know, doing his usual barkeep stuff as he's polishing a glass or serving the one drunk guy at the edge of the bar, that kind of thing.
Is he smiling as well?
Yes, but you can tell that his smile is a bit more genuine. He's not really freaking out, essentially, or being freaky like the other ones are.
Well, in that case, how much for lodging for one night?
Lodging.
Just ease into that, and then perhaps maybe some extra rations. What are your rates for those?
So the lodging will be 3 silver for a night, and we don't really have rations, but you can buy a cooked wolf steak for essentially 1 gold, and you can buy a pint of purple grape mash wine or red dragon crush wine. The first one is 3 copper and the other one is 1 silver.
All right.
Oh my God, I don't know.
I'll do a room for a night, and I'll slide him 4 silver instead of 3. Just grease the wheel a little bit. Sorry, my friends and I, we're all new here. This festival going on, is there anything we should know about your customs? Anything like that?
Well, you know, we have our normal festival every year, so things can get a little intense. As long as you don't make light of what the festivities are going around. But if you really take a look at what's going on, you know that it's more of just a farce. You know, like nothing really will keep out the darkness that surrounds their walls, at least not forever. And you know, people are getting a little bit more antsy because the winery that delivers our wine normally hasn't sent in a shipment, and that's like my premium crop. The stuff that I've heard that has been brought in today. I heard it was you guys. Am I right?
It was, yes.
Is kind of more of the same that I have right now.
So there's no, I hate to say this, there's no magic behind it.
No,
There's
it's more of just being hopeful kind of thing.
I see.
Can I talk to the drunk guy at the end of the bar and
Of course.
Can I be like, I see you're a fan of drinking. Perhaps you'd like to try some of my concoctions.
That's all he says to you.
Ah, not a man of many words, eh? You don't need to be. Try some of this. Let me just roll the wheel real quick.
Yeah.
All right, it's like a grass, like a light grassy color.
Okay. Without even thinking, he will take it and drink it.
Yes.
And the barkeep's like, "Hey, no outside food or drink."
I was unaware. I apologize. I want to walk away, and then the guys I walk away.
Where you was inside.
The drunk guy's skin is just gonna start turning into that same shade of green that he drank.
He will just continue slouched on the bar, unknown of what's happening to him.
Mhm.
The bartender will be like, "See, this is why I have the rule." You and your wizards and your weird concoctions. I had a guy explode.
Wizard? You call me a wizard?
Oh,
Or-
okay,
I'm
that's
not a wizard, I'm a cleric. Clerics and wizards are very different. Wizards conjure magic, crazy wizards. No,
Well,
I'm a man
you're-
of faith.
You're the weirdest cleric I've ever seen. With your gooey complexion.
Gooey complexion. It's not my complexion, it's my companion.
He's like, "Oh well, whatever floats your boat, buddy. You know, take it to the rooms."
I will.
Oh my god.
This bartender is not very kind.
You're paying
think
for
you're
your own room if
weird.
that's the case. She's like waving him off.
I don't even know how much money I have. Hold on.
None dollars.
I'm actually a noble, so I actually start with a decent amount. So I would be fine. But I don't know, what are the rooms like? How many beds are even in a room?
There are 2 beds per room, and then there is a multiple lodging room that holds up to 4 beds, but they're like right next to each
You have to pay for the bed or the room?
other. The room.
Yeah, I'll pay for the one of the 2 bedrooms. Heck yeah, I want to have my own little space.
putting
I
Lady
mean-
Wampus on one bed and Cops on the other.
Yes, yes.
Don't
I'll
worry,
pay
guys.
for
He'll sleep
silver.
outside.
I mean, you can enter the bar, and if you want, you don't have to sleep outside.
Say,
Uh,
Alicia's very
What if
cat-like.
I-
I mean, I don't think Fidelity would mind if she slept on the floor.
I will be okay in sleeping on the floor.
She can use her bedroll. It's fine.
Just buy me a cat bed and I'll be good.
Bronze for some dead rats.
Well, he's like,
Mhm.
if you say that out loud, the barkeep would say, "Oh well, you'll find plenty of dead rats around here."
Oh yes. Okay,
I
Someone
mean,
killing
think-
them off?
I think that's my character. That's what my character is gonna do for the meantime. I'm just gonna sniff around the whole place, catching rats. Yes.
I can also offer. I can be like, if anybody would like to sleep in the same room with me, you will have to sleep in the same bed as me, as Miss Wampus likes her own bed. but you're more than welcome.
And then, go ahead.
I think I'd rather have my own room.
And then, what is Colt and I guess Garm doing here at the bar? If you guys or at the inn, if you guys have followed suit with everybody else.
Did I do an insight for the barkeep?
Yeah.
Can can I ask him like what keeps the town sunny? Like
say that one more time. Sorry, I was turning you out.
Like what keeps the town like sunny? What keeps like the fog or the darkness away?
There is an artifact at our church, and if anything were to happen to it, it would definitely be a bad day for the town.
Do we know, like, how is its
So
power
how's-
fading? Is the protection an issue?
He would say that it's more of like just because like it keeps most things at bay, it won't keep the more powerful things at bay.
Mm.
Like your standard like ghouls and zombies and stuff, yeah. But anything stronger than that, including the man who must not be named in town.
Lord Moldybutt.
Yeah, Lord Moldybutt. That he thinks that it's only a matter of time before he decides to pay us a visit, essentially.
What does he visit you all for?
Food and general terror, that kind of thing.
I see.
So, about security on that artifact, y'all just kind of hope for the best. I'd kind of hope it's got eyes on it, right?
Well, it's guarded by the clerics of our particular order in the church. But none of them can really. It's this artifact is more of a weapon that not really anyone can use. At least not in this town, anyway.
Interesting.
What kind of weapon?
I believe it is a mace.
Could I do a
Deadly,
religion check on
deadly.
that if I know
just
anything about
staring
it?
at
Yeah, you can do a religion check. With 13, you would know about like other holy weapons from like your particular neck of the woods, but since you've never stepped foot in Barovia before, you know that these holy weapons are usually something either from the collection of the founder of these churches, so you kind of assume the same, or a piece of this person who is entombed in said church that can be branded as a weapon against dark forces, essentially.
Gotcha.
And then, Legal, did you have a question, Barkeep?
No.
No?
And can I do one more? Or is that it?
Yeah, you can do an insight. I didn't see the
No,
question.
it's gonna be persuasion.
Oh, persuasion.
Are you getting attacked by a dog?
Oh no, the cat got on my lap and started clawing my thigh.
I want to ask him if he knows about like any paladins in the area, like any paladins that have come through recently.
You won't need to really roll a persuasion check for that, but there were a group of paladins that used to come through all the time. They were a part of they stationed at a fort called Argynvostholt. I believe it's on the the map, it's further to the west. But he hasn't seen any of them in quite a while. Any other questions or things like that for the bartender, or do you guys just kind of want to go to your respective resting areas and relax, whatnot?
Yes.
Yeah, I think the rest will do it pretty good.
Bunking with Fidelity.
Two beds, and then Alicia sprawls out on the floor.
And Deadly Eagle, where would you like to bunk? And Colt as well.
Deadly Eagle can get his own room,
Okay. So
but
you
if little cousin Bolt wants to join, Chan.
I'm gonna be a cheapskate, and I'm gonna bunk with Pompous.
okay, so you have to share a bed with Pompous.
he's gonna...
Are you a cuddler, Pompous?
Only if
There
it's
you go.
consensual.
Okay.
Do you snore? If you snore, I'm buying my own room.
No, Sir Pompous never snores. He's a refined gentleman.
Breathes with the grace of angels. All right, I
As
got
a
it.
CPAP.
Yes, the yield of CPAP. Yeah. All right, so you guys go to your respective resting areas, and you rest. The sun comes up higher, and it becomes like afternoon, and you can hear below as the as the
We do like
bar
a
fills up.
long rest or a short one.
Yeah, you can do a long rest. I think you were the only one that took damage.
Okay.
I did expend spell slot.
No, that's true. Yes, you
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
And then also, don't forget your lay on hands recharge fix.
Oh yeah, yeah, I did. I'm good.
It was 6 silver for a room and a meal.
More or less.
Meal is a
it's-
gold.
Oh, the steak was a gold. A cup of wine. Depending on the
steak.
wine, depending on the wine you get, is either 3 copper or 1 silver, depending which one you wanted.
I need to get a snack in real life, otherwise I'm gonna crash out. Because talking about steak makes me so hungry.
Sorry, I was getting a
Okay, well.
Discord call.
I'll be right back.
Deadly Eagle's treating himself to the works here. So 1 gold and like 20 silver.
So you want like he brings out like a mini barrel of wine for you.
Ah!
His 3-course meal.
I'm gonna pause for just a moment and be right back, because this may be
Okay.
an important call. So give me 1 sec.
Hey, take your time.
Did he know? around so I can pet her.
Alright. I have returned. Yeah, so you guys awaken to hear the hustle and bustle of the tavern below you. And what would you like to do?
I think it's time to play dice. Fidelity is going to go gamble.
All right, let me see if I can pull up some rules, because I know there's some rules for dice for D&D. There are...
See if she can win her room money back, and also pick up on any local gossip, anything about that festival coming up. And if her fellow gambler are like as smiley as everybody else.
Mm-hmm. Oh yes, a lot of people are very smiley and in an eerily fashion, you know.
Ugh.
Let's see. Here's the thing. Are you familiar with the game Liar's Dice?
Yes, please, thank you.
I'm not.
Have you watched Pirates of the Caribbean?
Ages ago.
Dragon, if you'd like to explain the rules of Liar's Dice.
Fuck yeah! How many dice are there in Liar's Dice? 5?
5.
Per person?
Yes.
Okay.
5 per person, they're all D6s.
Yes, I'm aware of that. I just wasn't sure the number. Okay, so everybody gets a cup and 5 dice that are D6s, like Meta said. And you roll them, and then you put them on the table so that no one else can see, and then you peek at your own dice. And then in order going around, you say how many dice of a certain amount you think are on the table. So for example, if there are 3 players, each player rolls 5 dice. Let's say I have 3 3s, 2 6s, and a 5. I would say, 4 3s, because I think at least one other person has a 3. And then we go around and we say higher and higher numbers for however many dice we think are on the table. And at the end, somebody will call like BS on another player, and then everybody reveals. And if there weren't that many dice, as that last person said, are on the table, then they lose. And if there were, then the person who called them out loses. It's kind of hard to explain, but I mean, it's easy once you play it.
Outside of, I'd say we're probably only going to have so many people playing at a time, just to make it simplified. And I need to find.
So depending on the level of interest, I'm also willing to just roll a check and go for just the gossip here.
My dice. It will depends on how in depth you want to go with it. I'm down for whatever, really.
We don't want it to take too long, so we could just do the roll.
Okay.
Yeah, but I am interested in playing that for sure at another time. That sounds really cool.
Okay, I will set.
What skill would you like me to roll?
Well, it's going to be sleight of hand versus deception. So, if you would like, I will let you choose whether you want it to be on the deceiving end or actually it'd be more like insight versus deception. If you like to be the one deceiving, or if you'd like to be the one inciting, and whoever beats who is the one who wins the round.
All right, and then deceiving, would that be sleight of hand or a deception check?
Oh, give me
'Cause
one
I know
sec.
it's
I
a
have
dice
a
game.
raid. Somno Privatio is the guy's name. Thank you for the raid. I'm sorry, say that one more time. I got distracted.
Oh, you're good. Hello, Raiders. Would that be, for the deceiver, would that be sleight of hand or deception? Since I know there's like an element of dice to the game.
I believe I switched it to insight versus deception, just to make it more simplified, because if sleight of hand is kind of like deception with extra steps, just more like just stealing versus
I will go for the insight.
Okay. So I am going to roll a d20. Yes, thank you for the raid again. And yes, we're hopefully all of us are having a great deal of fun. We're about to engage in a little bit of makeshift liar's dice.
I love gambling.
Yes. All right. So I'm gonna roll.
Oh, dang it.
And I will. Go ahead and roll your insight. That's what you chose. Before I give the final answer here, what are we betting here? Are we doing money? Or are you trying to gamble information? What's going on here?
I am interested in. Well, of course, we have to gamble money. I mean,
Okay.
I feel like that's a given. Fidelity is big on gambling. It's like the one thing that she does illogically. I'll be betting 5 silver, and
Okay.
then also, if I win, they have to tell me like if this mayor is like actually a big deal,
Okay.
or if this whole thing is kind of like a big hoax.
So yes, he will indeed match you, and we already have our rolls. Congratulations, you've won 10 silver, 5 of yours back, and a little bit of information.
Woo!
He will kind of shadily look around, make sure not everyone's eyes are pointed on him. And he will say, I mean, he's not really such a bad guy, but I think he's a little in over his head when it comes to some of the things he says and what he promises for the town. But I just think a lot of people are on edge because they're not sure if everything's gonna go right or if things are gonna continue on as they are. As he's kind of like eyeing the rest of the room, make sure no one's really like hearing what's going on.
Thank you for your honesty. Good game. Good luck on your next one. And she's gonna quit while she's ahead for once. Head over, maybe report back as everybody gets into the. It comes down from their nap and everything.
I will assume that somebody amongst your group has found a table as you come down to kind of like gather and things like that. Is anybody else planning on trying to do their own little investigation or trying to see what's going on in the bar while we're here, kind of thing?
Yeah, I'll give it a shot. I want to say, could I maybe try and find like a booth of people or like a table of people that are already there and try to like get them to share some stuff that's maybe happened in the town recently by like exchanging stories over drinks, if that makes sense. Like sit down with these strangers like, let me buy you a drink, and then start fraternizing, and anything cool happened around town recently? Got like.
Before we get into that part, let me ask, how would you, if you're to be honest, how well would you say your character is familiar with like a tavern scene / like has he been into these social kind of events before?
No, definitely not. It is literally all based on what he thinks it should be like, and a whole lot of false confidence.
Okay, some bravado. All right. So I'm gonna have you roll me a d4. This is how we're gonna decide what kind of crowd you're gonna get into here, and I'll let you know the result of the roll.
Please don't look. I can't find the roll button. There it is.
Everybody
Alright,
away.
that took me a second. I got a 2. I accidentally clicked roll self, but I got a 2.
Okay. With a 2, you know, most people would expect to find like some normal like tavern folk. You happen to find a booth of nothing but like, you know, those like pink lady type old ladies that like to go around and like they don't really know certain things about society. You're surprised to find them here, but they're like these little old ladies and they're nice little like get-ups and stuff, and you go up to them and you're like full cowboy get-up and you're like, hey, what's going on in town? Let's talk. And your bravado kind of helps you here, and they're like, oh, aren't you just adorable? And you have like
Bingo hall out early, ladies.
And you already have like several wrinkly old hands aiming for your rosy little cheeks. Hey, don't be weird. I know that laugh.
The cheeks on my face, Dragon. The cheeks on my face.
I didn't say anything.
As you are quickly pulled
I
into this
gotta
booth.
stop laughing.
You're pulled into the booth, and immediately they start gabbing on about their little group that they have and how they have meetups to like talk about certain things around town. And in particular instance, they think of it like a HOA meeting in a sense.
So they're just gossiping.
They're
about-
The
gossiping
Auntie tea
about-
spilling session.
Yeah, about somebody's grass, or that their chamber pots are in the wrong spot, you know, or somebody's dildacorn has been eating their grass again.
What a corn?
If you don't know, you're not ready.
Hold on.
The hell is a dildo corn?
Oh Lord.
Found it out.
But yeah, so basically the most that you get is like just basically gossip about like certain areas or certain neighborhoods of what's going on and such, or how someone's heard that trying to think of a good female name here, Barbara, or Meredith and Barbara, they were pilfering from St. Andrew's collection bin, and how scandalous, and oh my pearls and whatnot, you know.
I've completely lost sight of why I was even talking to them now that I'm just enraptured in the gossip too.
Yeah, it's like being sucked into watching an episode of Love Island, you know, with your significant other kind of thing for the first time.
I hear about how Veronica hung a tacky sign on her front lawn, and I'm like,
Yes.
oh my blazes!
That says Graf and Gov, you know. But you don't even know what that means. It's utter nonsense, but there it is. So that's the start of your evening. And anybody else? I know Deadly Eagle's having his feast and wine and whatnot. Second, someone's knocking on my door.
Okay, but does anybody other than Meta know what a dildacorn is?
Dildacorn? No.
Yeah, that's what I'm. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I've talked about it before.
Okay, remind me.
So take a unicorn, And
and that's it. And
Yeah.
the description's over.
instead of a horn, what's the beginning of?
Okay, you see, that's what I was thinking, but I didn't want to just
Oh,
say
it's a
flat out.
it's a pickle jar. It's a pickle jar, of course. Dill.
So how do you ride one of those?
Okay. What kind of question is
Usually you spell coconut with your hips.
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
You get a
We have to make it more
bardic ins- or
personal.
You get a inspiration for that one, by the way.
Wait, how's inspiration work? I forget. How's it work on the character sheet?
There's a box that you check next to
Oh,
top of the
found
sheet.
it.
Sorry, I got my dinner. Yeah, so for those of you who are watching, Dildacorn, it's a fun stat block. But yeah. Anybody else want to kind of do their own little thing before we keep moving on and stuff?
No, I got nothing.
So I'll say that everyone else joins back with Deadly Eagle. Were you at the bar or were you at like a table for your feast?
I would be at a table at Deadly Eagles. Not much for the socialization.
So everyone joins back with you and shares their collective information. Yeah. Sorry, my brain's having a moment. And do you Fidelity, I'm assuming you share your information with everybody that you've gathered. Same thing with Colt. Which I guess
I was gonna say, I imagine I didn't get anything useful, right?
The hottest town gossip.
I can
Oh,
share my info
Veronica
on,
is letting that lawn get way out of hand these days.
by the way,
Sorry,
Smalls,
my
thank you for
info
the
on
gifted sub.
Paladins.
You talk about the Paladins, Figs? Sorry.
Yeah, I can share the info I got with that. They're holed up in a fort. Is it towards the west?
Yes. To the west, there was a hold that they would
Argynvost's hold?
Argynvost.
Argynvost's hold, yeah.
And they haven't been really heard from or seen in a while. I would say the good information that came from your interaction, Colt, would be the pilfering of the collection box. That'd probably be the most pertinent information. And moving on from there, you guys like enjoy your prospective meals and things. And as all this ensues, you happen to see a rather colorful man enter the tavern. Almost like he's kind of wearing kind of like a circus getup, with like a nice fancy hat and like ballooned out pants and like skin tight but like pointy shoes. And he announces his himself as Van Richten, a collector of exotic animals and safari, and he will be performing in the town square for the Blazing Sun Festival. And He then repeats in 2 days that he will be performing, and then makes his way over to the bar. And you can kind of see like a weird, not really a monkey, but it's like a humanoid kind of figure following behind him in similar colored getup.
Like, is this thing seemingly willingly following him, or is this like a hostage situation? Blink
It's-
twice for help.
It's willingly following him.
Okay.
So,
I don't like those traveling performers. They freak me out.
carnies, am I right?
Mm. Do these people seem to know him? Like, is he a regular performer for the festival every year?
They all kind of look at him and give him like kind of like they raise a couple raise a glass, a couple
Mm.
See him and don't really like give much of a reaction. So I would say yeah, he's more of a regular of the town.
Is he doing? Does he have like the forced smile thing going on?
No. He is very jubilant and trying to think of another fancy word for I guess it was,
Jolly.
what was that, Dragon?
Jolly.
Yeah, jolly. And it seems genuine, at least from what you can tell.
So he's a traveling performer? Do we know how is he able to get around?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I mean, we damn near died on the way here.
You would
How is
think
he
that
just-
he probably has a pretty good protection setup. Probably only travels during the day kind of thing as well.
Mm.
And can one of you guys roll me a perception check, please?
So I have a +3 if anyone's got anything better. My rolls have been.
I got a 4, I think.
+1.
Plus 5.
I'd say take it away.
There you go. 20.
Oh,
Oh my
Hell
god!
yeah. Oh my god.
Deadly
He's
Eagle,
seeing the molecules.
You hardly really looked up to see when this guy came in, but as you are continuously enjoying your meal and your drink, as others are sharing their information and talking to each other at the table, you notice that man, as soon as he sat down at the bar and ordered his drink, he's been looking at you guys pretty much nonstop.
You got a problem over there?
When you say that, do you like stand up and point at him? You do that, or are
No,
you just saying it?
Deadly Eagle's still like eating his food and just kind of like looks, matching his stare, and just like, you got a problem?
He points to himself and he's like, "Who? Me? No problem. I'm just I don't think I've seen you folks around before."
Well, we just got here.
I think he'll saunter on over and he'll put down a flyer in the center of the table. He's like, "I think you guys would enjoy the show very much." And then with his like very well manicured and like not really like soft looking hands, he'll look at you, Fidelity, wink, and then walk back over there to the bar to continue enjoying his drink.
She's gonna wave him off, but she does take a look at the flyer. Could I do an Arcana check? Is there some sort of magic on it? Is there a trace of anything?
Go ahead and roll an Arcana check. right. With the 17, you can tell that it's not like it's the paper itself isn't inherently magical, but you do know that there is some sort of hidden script underneath, but you don't really know how to crack it. Essentially, it's not because it's not like a thieves' can't kind of thing. It's
Mhm.
more like a like if you know kind of deal.
Yeah. It's a vibes-based assessment. Just gonna slide it back to the middle of the table. Someone has a third eye for this, I guess. I don't trust these fucking carnies.
Fucking crazy
Never
people.
trust a guy whose hands are that well manicured. Never
That's
trust a
soft
guy
hands.
with hands that soft and delicate.
That he's never worked.
Staring at his hands from across the room.
He's just examining the polish. That's definitely OPI. Don't trust people who can afford that.
All of us really seem to have a problem with Hermes. Great.
So
I mean,
They're stealing my spotlight, is what they're doing. They're stealing my crowd of adoring fans I hope to someday have.
the is anyone else gonna want to try and take a crack at the flyer, or is it just gonna be?
Can I roll an insight?
Yeah, you can roll an insight. It's a very pretty looking flyer.
I like this flyer.
You would like this flyer, wouldn't you,
It's
Gar?
got all kinds of,
So the right-
aminals on it. You know, it's got a tiger.
I hold up
Is
the
it
flyer.
like in a different language or like?
We don't really see like anything out of the ordinary. I believe someone said they wanted to hold it up to a fire, kind of thing.
I'll hold on to it.
And then like the night does start to wind down a little bit, and towards the end of the night you see a man kind of like get like visibly frustrated and say something that he shouldn't say, and i.e. essentially he mentions Strahd's name, and then everyone stops. There's no sound to be had in the bar as everyone is staring and smiling at that man. Like almost in unison, everybody stops. And from that point, not too much longer after, you see two heavily armed clerics walk in bearing the symbol of the church, drag this man out. And soon after, everyone kind of begins to resume what they were doing before. Like nothing had even happened, essentially.
Could
Would we be able to
Could
follow
we follow them?
that? Yeah.
Yeah. Could we
Yeah.
really, I really subtly, not like getting up and chasing them, but kind
Yeah,
of
of
just like,
course.
all right, well, I guess we've seen what we need to. Let's get out of the bar and walk in the same direction that someone's getting dragged.
Yeah,
off
you know,
in.
just coincidentally. Oh man, I gotta stretch my leg.
Along with Deadly Eagle, I would need everyone else to roll a stealth. Unless
I was just saying, oh my god, maybe Garm should stay back and stare at the flyer.
I mean,
15.
if we're
Yeah,
if we're not trying to be stealthy, we don't have to roll stealth then, right? Of course.
Even if you don't want to be stealthy, but I'm
So like,
assuming that you want to be
if
stealthy.
somebody were like, if somebody were like to walk up to them and be like, "Where are you taking them?" Perhaps something like that. Maybe like that. Like, perhaps what would be the outcome? You think?
Would you like
Well,
to fuck around to
is-
find out?
Pompous could always like go up and ask him directly, and then the rest of us could just kind of watch
Exactly.
inconspicuously from a distance and pretend we don't know you.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
so
I'm a
then-
sacrifice.
And then if they do jump you, I mean, we're just part of the crowd that's watching it, you know?
Oh right, because you wouldn't help Sir Pompous in his time of need.
Okay, all right. I
Maybe
would
it
go
would
that
help
far.
glean more information, you know. So if that's how you want to play this, we can kind of go that route.
Maybe we should let Garm go with him to confront him because his 7 foot tall, heavy metal wearing, clanking around 7 on a stealth check ass is not helping.
You do have +4 in intimidation.
Maybe instead of me directly asking like, "Where are you taking him?" I could be like, "Ah, I see you're also clerics. I'm a cleric as well." And then just pretend like I don't see the guy being dragged away.
And,
Hello there, fellow cleric.
hello, fellow humans. I like to skateboards.
Well, how do you do, fellow kids?
Hello, Steve Buscemi. But yeah, so you can go up there and announce yourself as a cleric, and
Yeah, I think that might be a better idea. I could be like, "Hello, I'm a cleric. Where do you enjoy praying? I see you are also clerics."
they'll be like, "You're not from our order."
No, but I enjoy that your god is one of light and sun. I pray to Lathander. Are you aware of him?
He's like, "I've never heard of him, but you can come with us to punish this guy if you want."
Ah, very well. Lead the way.
And then Garm, are you gonna silently follow with Pompous?
Yeah.
Okay.
See, guys, you don't need stealth. You don't need stealth. Come on.
We'll just continue to follow stealthily from a distance.
Yeah, we're gonna keep the stealth on, I fear.
They can waste all the good spells on you guys, and then we'll clean
Why would
it
they
up or
waste
something.
spells on us? We're just light lovers. We just love light.
You know too much.
So you follow them to kind of like a darkened area outside of a very large house, which you would assume to be the burgomaster's mansion and not the church. And the burgomaster will come out and ask them, so what is who did what this time, essentially, and they'll explain that he mentioned the tyrant's name, and he'll look to you two and he'll be like, "Who the fuck are you two? Like, what are you doing here? You're not part of the order."
But perhaps I would like to be. I pray to Lathander, and it seems your god is also one of light, so perhaps I should pray to him as well.
And I pray to Tyr, follower of the light.
And as you are explaining this, he'll basically send the other two away that collected this man, and very, very quickly, the shape of this man changes to a very familiar face.
It's Strahd.
Yes, it is. Those of you who haven't seen Strahd before, as you're onlooking, he is a tall, well-built man with dark hair, pale skin, dark eyes, and pointy teeth, those that are looking close enough. And he will grab this man by the neck and basically feast in front of you and toss him to the side. And
That's hot.
of
Sorry.
course. And as he tosses him to the side, he'll point beyond the two of you and be like, "You don't need to hide. You can come on out. I know you're there."
Where?
Can
Which
it
house?
still-
Is,
Put? Fideli's like looking at Colt, and she's like shaking her head.
Are you guys just gonna? Are you just standing there, or are you gonna move?
Well, I don't know which house
acting
we're moving to.
natural.
Acting
This
natural.
is more of like theater of the mind right now, anyways. But
Picking at, checking out my nails, making sure. Like, ooh,
So,
what's that in the distance?
if you, I would say it's gonna be right. To the, say it's north. Yeah. I would say it's this corner house is where it's taking you. Let me pull out my pointer right here. Yeah, he asks, "Are you going to?" And he's like, "You can come out. Essentially, I know you're there." And are you guys going to stay hid or try and stay hidden, or are you going to approach?
Fidelity is going to
could
keep
I-
a respectable distance, but she does want to be like, she wants to be able to see everybody.
Would I be able
Try to see people.
to make an insight check to see if he really does see us, or if he's just doing the like, I know you're there when I don't know you're there type thing?
You can roll an insight. Yeah, go for it.
I'll give you a hint. He knows you're there.
Okay, I got a 16.
He knows, and he knows that you know that he knows.
What the fuck
I'm
is
just gonna
that?
really obviously lean over for the. He knows.
And as soon as you do that, he'll be like, "Yes, he knows," right in your ear behind you. As soon as you saw him in front of you, hiding behind the corner, he is now behind you, whispering in your ear that he knows.
But what brings you out here?
Oh, whenever there's a wrongdoer, I come to snack. That kind of thing. It's feeling a little bit peckish. And he looks over to Elysia and says, "No, I don't want a rat."
Oh, she's definitely.
They were bad rats.
And
I feel like we gotta get him the sampler platter.
and then he'll look over to Fidelity and he's like, You and your friend here are new. You recently arrived. And judging
Yes,
by
we
what I
do.
see here, you two aren't really friends. But you're in trouble for something, aren't you?
He is
Everybody gets in trouble
not-
for anything.
You don't have to be if you want to just come hang out with me for a while.
And get turned into a blood bag. Right.
No, of course not. I don't do that to my guests. As he kind of pans his eyes over each and every one of you. And or if not you, then what about you, young one, and he points over to you, Colt. You want to be famous? You want to be the best gunslinger in Barovia?
You know, as tempting as that sounds, my mama is a werewolf, and I mean, werewolves and vampires don't normally get along too well. I think she'd be pretty upset if
Some
she
of my closest
if
friends
she
are
smells you on me,
werewolves.
you know.
Well, you won't have to worry about that because you won't be able to go back.
Oh,
There's the catch.
Kitchen?
Yeah, you know, real tempting offer. You really, I'd say you got to work on that sales pitch a little bit, though.
Can you roll me a wisdom saving throw, by the way, Colt?
Oh goodness. Yeah. Oh, no worries. I hope.
He'll
Oh no.
kind of just pat you on the shoulder. He's like, "Good boy."
Good boy. Oh my
I
God.
unload 6 fucking shots right into his chest. I rub him in garlic just to be sure.
Flashbang behind him.
Good boy is crazy.
Fan the hammer, roll, fan the hammer, high noon, reload, fan the hammer.
Nano.
18 shots.
Shots.
With that, he will be taken aback. He'll be aghast. He'll be like, "Why? I invite you into my home. I offer you fame, fortune."
Oh no, I didn't actually shoot. I'm not that stupid, please. Give me some faith.
But he knows you were thinking about it.
I really was.
And he's like, "You know, maybe you'll change your mind later." And he'll snap his fingers and he'll be gone.
Oh, I wanted to talk to him. I would have had a good conversation with him because I respect him.
And I think with that,
That's
we're
Body
gonna-
still just sitting there.
oh yeah, it splattered into the nearest wall and is like just laying there.
We should get out of here.
And yeah, with that, we're gonna go ahead and end the session for today. Thank you for the raid again, and thank you guys who stuck around for with the raiders. And thank you, Smalls, again for the gift, dude. I appreciate it. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the session. As always, you know,
Yeah.
I'm glad
Thank
the
you for
rest
hosting
of
as
Oh,
always.
I got the sub. It's sick. I didn't even see who got the. Oh, damn, nice.
I'm glad the rest of you got to meet Strahd finally. He's a fun character to play. And yeah, we'll pick it up